Okay, getting ready to do some awesome prep work for the 7-day healthy cleanse. And I buy a lot of extra produce, more than I would need for just one, because I'm a family of 5. And I love to include my family in getting in extra veggies and cutting out some of the things that are hard on our gut, especially after the holidays. We all know, all of us, including our families, indulge a little bit too much over the holidays. So let me just share with you a little bit of what's in here. Everything you see from here is mostly from Aldi's, and a few things are from Costco. So you're gonna see tons and tons of veggies. I will share with you a little bit of what I'm using things for, but I'll also share with you some things that I'm doing as I'm prepping as well. So we have veggie-wise, let's just do that first. I have zucchini, which I dice up and put into stir fries. I also will spiralize them and use them in like a pasta dish. I have onions that I dice up and put in a ton of things. They're so nutrient dense, but also add a lot of great flavor. Organic broccoli florets, we'll eat a ton of those. I put those in my stir fry, but I also love roasting those. I'll share with you guys the best recipe, including broccoli and sweet potatoes that you put together with tons of herbs and seasonings. So amazing. Your entire family will love them. Baby spinach, I'll add in just about anything I can think of to put it in. And I also will add that to my smoothies every morning. We have green onion here, some celery. Going to be putting that in some soups that I'm making, as well as stir fry. What else? I'm going to share with you some frozen stuff, because this time of year you can't always get things that are yummy and fresh. And I like to buy organic as much as possible, but sometimes you can't find it, so just do your best. Let's finish going over the fresh. Sweet potatoes, a big bag of those. I will dice a ton of those, but then I'll also, which I'll use with my broccoli roasted, and I'll also put in a breakfast hash, stir fry, sweet potatoes. I'll use a lot. But I also make sweet potato toast out of this, where I'll top with some avocado and some everything but the bagel seasoning, and maybe some an egg if I need a little added protein. And then regular potatoes too, which I'll use for a variety of things. I have, let's see what other veggies. I have a huge bag of these carrots, a 5-pound bag of carrots. My family goes through a 5-pound bag of carrots like every week or week and a half, but I just thought I would set out a few of those. I don't like to buy the baby ones because I know they're convenient, but they actually are processed pretty heavily. Actually, I recently learned that the little baby carrots, they don't taste as good. Sometimes they're slimy and icky. These are always just so crisp and delicious. Just take a little bit of effort. But you can store these in a little bit of water, like in a mason jar or a container, and they'll stay really good for a long time. And then the cucumber, when you store these, you can dice a bunch of these, but put paper towel with these so they don't get have too much moisture and get slimy for your cucumbers. And I like the English cucumbers because they don't have as much seeds. Avocado, because when in doubt, everything's better with avocado. I have peppers here that I will use in my breakfast hash. I'll also use that in a fajita taco, which I'll talk about right now. I love getting these romaine hearts because when we have taco night, I will actually use these leaves, these romaine heart leaves, as my taco shell or my wrap. And then I have just some amazing seasonings that I put on different fajita, peppers, onions, different veggies that I put in there. And I do typically add a little bit of chicken to that meal for some extra protein for filling. Let's see, Brussels sprouts, don't knock them unless you try them and fix them in a way that you would love, because there are so many yummy ways to make these. I'll share a lot of tips and tricks about a lot of this and how you can make it extra yummy, because you shouldn't be suffering. This is like the greatest food ever. You're going to reset your palate and discover things that you didn't know that you loved. One tip, though, that I'll say right now, just to convince you to buy Brussels sprouts in case you're against them, cut them in half after you wash them, and make sure the flat side is always down when you roast them, because they get nice and crispy and yummy. Let's see. I bought actually frozen asparagus. I'll probably put those in a stir fry. I don't love asparagus, but so nutrient dense, and so I'll definitely get in that and roasted veggies or my stir fry. This is my favorite salad from Costco. Make it easy. Find some of these organic salads that you can enjoy that are just filled with all kinds of yummy. So I'll have a salad pretty often, not every day, but most every day. Let's see, we have the spinach. Okay, I have a big thing of green beans that are organic that I'll use in lots of things. These are from Costco, frozen avocado chunks. I like to make sure I get a healthy fat in my smoothies, and so that's an easy way to inexpensively get a lot of avocado. It's nice because they're frozen, they're already, chopped, you can see. I'll add a couple of pieces of that to my smoothie in the morning. Helps me stay full longer. Let's see. Okay, chicken bone broth. Look how much protein is in the bone broth. 9 grams per serving. So I'm gonna use this. I like to always get the bone broth, not just chicken broth. Make sure it says the bone broth in it, because they are sourced a little bit differently. And then I will get really creative with my spaghetti squash. These are super easy to cook. You can actually do it in your Instant Pot. I'll use like the insides of this as like spaghetti noodles, but also I'll put it in just other veggie dishes that I had. But when you're looking for a sauce, I'll use a pesto sauce that I have from Costco that I love, but also I love this from Aldi. When you're looking at different sauces, things that just like add some yummy flavor to everything, these are some of the things you want to look for. The artificial flavors, you don't want any of those, colors, preservatives. But another thing to look for when you're looking for sauces as well as salsa, no added sugar. Do you see that? It doesn't say it on the front because I don't want artificial sweeteners in there, so I already know there's no artificial junk in there. But see where it says total sugar is 5 grams? That's because it's just from the tomatoes itself. But you want to make sure that there is no added sugars included in it. And then if you want to be safe, you can look at the ingredients here and make sure. But this is a safe bet for a sauce. Any other veggies that I missed? I think that's pretty much all of my veggies. So, except the cauliflower rice. This is a must-have on any 7-day cleanse. This is just the plain. You can get these in bigger bags at Costco. I got these at Aldi's for super cheap. You can make a cauliflower rice oatmeal in the morning if you so choose. It's good. But this is really, really great. You can actually add this frozen in smoothies. But I always add this into stir fries, and it just adds a ton of substance to it and getting lots of fiber and veggies. But I also have a chicken noodle soup, but it's not with noodles, it's with cauliflower rice, so that's why I have that. And then this one I'm trying, it's a garlic and herb. I thought that'd be tasty for dinner one night. But cauliflower rice, you can make your own or just buy it frozen. There's some peas there too that I actually don't like, but I will add it to stuff and it'll be fine. Fruit. Okay, little cuties here. Easy grab. Pears and grapes are higher in sugar, so my family will eat most of those. But if I, want a little something that's extra sweet, this is a good grab because you're not gonna then go for the cookie, right? You're gonna get your sugar craving fix for that. The salsa, I usually get a salsa from Kroger, but I thought I would try this because it was fresh. Same thing, you wanna make sure that there are no added sugars in it. The ingredients are super clean. If you don't know what the ingredient means, then that means you probably don't want to be eating it. Lots of berries. Berries are my go-to always, but especially on a cleanse. Apples, also pretty high in sugar. You can get ones that are less in sugar. But I love these for a tasty treat a lot of times in the late afternoon or the evening. I'll use a sun butter with 0 added sugar to it. Again, make sure there's no artificial sweeteners in it. But I'll dice up an apple. I'll put sun butter made out of sunflower seeds, so you can find that in pretty much any grocery store. And then sprinkle some sunflower seeds on top or hemp seed. It is amazing. You guys gotta make sure you have that. I have freeze-dried strawberries because I'll mix this with some different seeds as a yummy treat. Just make sure you put these in right before you're getting ready to eat, or the freeze-dried strawberries will get soggy. So you want them crunchy for a little something something. And if you do buy seeds for snacking, like a trail mix, you're gonna want to make sure that they're not roasted, because a lot of times they're roasted in like canola oil, vegetable oil, and that's not something that you need or want. Now this is a really great tasty treat. I will make homemade guacamole or eat it with the salsa. These plantain chips. These are really, really clean. You can see it is what's in it. Plantains, coconut oil, and Himalayan pink salt. Really tasty treat to have as a snack with the yummy salsa, or make some guacamole. And then I'll also hard boil some eggs. I have farm fresh eggs in my fridge, but I got some extra ones from Aldi today to grab if I need some extra protein. And then I'll probably just shred this chicken again for my family, but then also if I need some protein for hunger management. Okay, cantaloupe, this, that. I think I got everything else, but hope this helps and gives you some ideas. Make sure you make your menu, and guys, it's going to be amazing. You are going to be shocked at how incredible you feel and how your body just resets after the first 7 days. We can't wait.